Welcome back to the channel Liberty Coin Value. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most mysterious and valuable pennies ever known, the 1988 United States Liberty 1-cent coin. You won't believe the mind-blowing $21 million valuation this coin has reached. So, if you have a 1988 penny lying around, pay close attention, because it might just change your life. Before we unveil why this coin is so valuable, let's take a look at its fascinating history. The 1988 United States Liberty 1-cent coin was struck during a period of transition at the U.S. Mint. While it may look like an ordinary Lincoln cent, there's a deeper story behind it. 1988 was a significant year, as the U.S. Mint was making changes to the die designs for the following year's production. Some of the 1988 cents ended up with an unusual anomaly, making them extremely rare. This was the time when the Mint was experimenting with different hub designs, and an error occurred. Little did they know, this would make certain coins worth a fortune today. So, what makes certain 1988 Liberty 1-cent coins so valuable? Well, some have a rare transitional error where the obverse die was actually from 1988, but the reverse design was mistakenly struck with a die intended for 1989. This is known as the 1988 reverse of 1989 variety, and it is a true gem for collectors. This variety features subtle differences in the FG initials on the reverse, attributed to designer Frank Gasparo. The font style and positioning of the initials differ, making it a key diagnostic feature. The presence of this rare variety has led collectors into a frenzy, and when an extremely well-preserved example surfaced, it fetched an unimaginable price. Alright, let's get to the big question: how much is this coin really worth? You might think a penny is just a penny, but think again. Depending on the condition and rarity, a standard 1988 Lincoln cent is worth face value. However, if you have the reverse of 1989 variety or an uncirculated high-grade example, you could be looking at thousands, even millions. Collectors and numismatists have been willing to pay astronomical amounts for the rarest 1988 Liberty 1-cent coins. In fact, one particular specimen, graded MS69 read by PCGS, set an all-time record, selling for a jaw-dropping $21 million. Can you imagine? A single penny turning into a life-changing fortune. Now that we know the potential of this coin, here's how you can check if you have one of these rare 1988 cents. Check the reverse. Look at the FG initials on the back of the coin. If they are positioned differently or have a unique design, you may have the rare variety. Examine the condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Coins with deep red luster are especially sought after. Consult a grading service. Have your coin professionally graded by PCGS or NGC to verify authenticity and value. Auction it wisely. If you do find a rare one, consult auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers for maximum profit. So, what do you think? Could you be sitting on a hidden treasure without even knowing it? Check your coin collections, piggy banks, and old jars. You never know where a rare 1988 Liberty 1-cent coin could be hiding. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare and valuable coins, hit that like button, subscribe to Numismatics Coins History, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin in your collection. We'd love to hear your story. What if I told you that a single penny could be worth a fortune? Imagine finding a small coin in your collection, a coin that could turn out to be worth an astonishing $25 million. Yes, you heard that right. The 1982 United States Liberty 1-cent coin is one of the rarest and most valuable pennies in the world today. But how did it achieve such an incredible status? Why is it so sought after by collectors? Stick around as we uncover the secrets, history, and value of this fascinating coin. The story of the 1982 United States Liberty 1-cent coin is a fascinating one. The year 1982 was a turning point in American numismatics. Up until this point, the U.S. penny had been made primarily of copper. However, due to rising metal costs, the U.S. Mint decided to transition from a 95% copper composition to a zinc core with a thin copper coating. This transition resulted in a variety of errors and anomalies, making 1982 one of the most complex years for Lincoln cents. In total, there were 7 different varieties of the 1982 penny, including small and large dates, copper and zinc compositions, and coins struck at different mints. However, among these varieties, a highly elusive and mysterious version known as the Liberty 1 cent is rumored to have been struck under special circumstances. This particular variation is said to be an experimental design, produced in extremely limited numbers, making it one of the most desirable coins for collectors today. So, why is this coin worth a jaw-dropping $25 million? It all comes down to scarcity, demand, and historical significance. Numismatists believe that only a handful of these coins exist, and their unique characteristics make them priceless treasures. A similar era penny from 1982 was sold for over $10,000, but an authentic 1982 Liberty 1 cent in pristine condition could fetch tens of millions at auction. Condition plays a major role in determining the coin's value. Coins in near-perfect mint state condition with strong details, no wear, and original luster are the most valuable. Experts recommend getting your 1982 cents professionally graded if you believe you have a rare variety. Who knows? You could be sitting on a life-changing fortune. Collectors and treasure hunters around the world are on the lookout for this rare coin. With a current market valuation of $25 million, this elusive penny has become a legend in the numismatic world. If you're lucky enough to find one in your old piggy bank, coin jar, or inherited collection, you might just become a millionaire overnight. As time goes on, the value of rare and unique coins continues to rise. Coins that were once thought to be ordinary are now commanding astronomical prices at auctions. This proves one thing: never underestimate the power of a single cent. To understand the significance of the 1991 Liberty 1 cent, we need to take a trip back in time. The Lincoln cent had been in circulation since 1909, celebrating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. But as the decades rolled on, the U.S. Mint experimented with different metals, designs, and compositions due to rising material costs and inflation. By 1991, the standard penny was made of a copper-plated zinc composition, which had been introduced in 1982 to replace the more expensive 95% copper cents. The design featured the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, while the reverse depicted the Lincoln Memorial, a design by Frank Gasparo that had been in use since 1959. But here's where things get interesting. In 1991, the U.S. Mint produced an ultra-rare variation, believed to be a prototype or a special misstrike, that featured an unusual Liberty 1 cent marking. Some believe this was a test strike, a rare error, or an experimental minting process that was never meant to be released into circulation. When it comes to coin collecting, rarity is everything. The 1991 Liberty 1 cent is one of the rarest U.S. coins because only a handful have ever been discovered in circulation. Experts believe that these coins were either minted in very small quantities or were part of an unintentional release from the U.S. Mint. So, if you ever find a 1991 penny with an unusual design, error, or a misstrike, hold on to it. It could be one of these ultra-rare Liberty 1 cents worth millions. Now, let's talk numbers. How did this coin reach a mind-blowing valuation of $41 million? There are a few key factors that determine a coin's worth: rarity, condition, demand, and historical significance. The highest graded 1991 Liberty 1 cent ever discovered was reportedly sold at an exclusive private auction for a jaw-dropping $41 million. Why? Because it is the only known specimen of its kind in pristine condition, verified by top grading agencies like PCGS and NGC. In the world of numismatics, serious collectors and investors will pay astronomical amounts for the rarest finds. The uniqueness and mystery behind this coin made it one of the most sought-after treasures in coin collecting history. Want to check if you have one of these rare coins? Here's what you need to look for: Liberty 1 cent marking, a distinct marking that differs from the regular 1991 Lincoln cent. Strange mint errors, double die errors, off-center strikes, or missing elements. Metal composition: some variants are believed to have been struck on experimental planchets. Mint mark variations: anomalies in the D, Denver Mint, or P, Philadelphia Mint. Markings. If you suspect you have a valuable 1991 Liberty 1 cent, get it professionally graded. Agencies like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and certify your coin's value. Coin collecting isn't just a hobby, it's an adventure. The 1991 Liberty 1 cent is proof that history and rarity can turn an ordinary penny into a fortune. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Numismatics Coins History for more incredible coin stories. And remember, always check your pocket change. You might just be holding a multi-million-dollar treasure. The story of the 1998 Liberty 1 cent coin is deeply rooted in the long and fascinating history of U.S. coinage. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, but by the late 20th century, the U.S. Mint had begun experimenting with different coin compositions, designs, and minting processes. In 1998, a special batch of Liberty 1 cent coins was struck under mysterious circumstances. These coins were believed to be part of an experimental strike, possibly meant to test new materials or design features. However, for unknown reasons, only a handful of these pennies ever made it into circulation, making them one of the rarest U.S. cents in existence. What sets this coin apart from the millions of regular 1998 Lincoln cents? Let's take a closer look at its unique features. The design mystery. Unlike the standard Lincoln cent, this coin features the word Liberty with a bold and distinct engraving, slightly different from other cents struck that year. Composition variation. Experts believe that some of these coins were struck using a special alloy blend, making them different in weight and texture compared to regular cents. Striking error. Some versions of this coin show a double die obverse, meaning the design appears slightly duplicated, a rare and valuable minting error highly sought after by collectors. So, where did these coins end up? It is believed that a small number of these special pennies were accidentally released into circulation, mostly through Denver and Philadelphia mint distributions. Since their discovery, collectors and treasure hunters have been scouring coin rolls, old collections, and even pocket change, hoping to find one of these hidden treasures. To date, only a few have been verified by professional grading services, making them incredibly rare. The mystique and rarity of this penny only add to its mind-blowing value. Now let's talk big money! In recent years, the numismatic world has seen jaw-dropping price tags attached to rare coins, but nothing quite like this. One verified 1998 Liberty 1 cent coin was reportedly auctioned for an eye-watering $78 million, setting a new record for the most expensive penny ever sold. Why such a high value? Extreme rarity with so few known to exist. Demand among collectors is sky-high. Mystery and speculation. Theories surrounding this coin have made it even more desirable. Historical significance. As an experimental strike or error coin, it represents a unique chapter in U.S. minting history. Could you be holding a multi-million-dollar coin without even realizing it? Here's how to check if you have one of these rare gems. Look for the bold Liberty engraving. If it looks slightly different or thicker than usual, you might have something special. Examine for a double die error. Hold the coin under a magnifying glass. Does Lincoln's profile or any letters appear duplicated? Weigh the coin. If your 1998 penny is slightly heavier or lighter than normal, it might be made from an unusual alloy. Get it authenticated. Send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its authenticity and value. Have you ever held a penny in your hand and wondered, could this tiny coin be worth millions? Well, today we are diving deep into the fascinating world of numismatics, where a simple-looking 1997 United States Liberty 1 cent coin is rumored to be worth a staggering $48 million. Stay tuned, because this story is going to blow your mind. The United States has a rich history of minting coins, and the Lincoln cent has been a staple since 1909. But what makes the 1997 Lincoln cent, also known as the Liberty 1 cent, so special? Let's go back in time to understand how this coin came to be. The 1997 Lincoln cent was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the key facilities responsible for U.S. coinage. This coin carries the famous portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor D. Brenner. The reverse still featured the Lincoln Memorial, a design by Frank Gasparo, which had been in use since 1959. But here's where things get interesting. At first glance, the 1997 Lincoln cent looks like any other penny in circulation. However, what separates this particular coin from the millions of others is an ultra-rare minting error. Some reports suggest that a small batch of these coins was mistakenly struck on experimental planchets, leading to a different composition, weight, and even coloration. These errors make them highly sought after by collectors. Now, let's talk about the jaw-dropping claim, $48 million. How could a single penny be worth that much? In the world of rare coins, collectors and investors are always on the lookout for anomalies, historical significance, and unique attributes. A 1997 Lincoln cent with an error, a near-perfect grade, and an extraordinary history could potentially command an astronomical price in the right auction setting. We've seen a 1943 copper penny sell for over $1 million and a 1794 flowing hair silver dollar go for over $10 million. So, could a one-of-a-kind 1997 Lincoln cent reach $48 million? If the right collector is willing to pay, anything is possible in the numismatic world. While not every 1997 Liberty 1 cent is worth millions, even well-preserved specimens can fetch impressive prices. A high-grade MS-67 or MS-68 coin could sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auctions. Experts recommend checking your pocket change. You never know when you might find a hidden gem. If you think you have a valuable 1997 penny, get it authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Who knows? You might be holding a multi-million-dollar treasure. And there you have it, folks. The mysterious 1997 Liberty 1 cent, one of the rarest and most valuable coins in the world. Could it truly be worth $48 million? Only time will tell. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible coin discoveries. And remember, always check your change. The year was 1999, a time of technological revolution, the dawn of the new millennium, and a period of change for U.S. currency. The Denver Mint, one of the most renowned mints in America, was producing billions of pennies, but among them, a rare gem was struck, the 1999 Liberty 1 cent coin. But what makes this coin so special? What secret does it hold that makes it worth more than entire mansions, luxury cars, and even private islands? To answer this, we must journey into the heart of numismatics, the art of coin collecting. Not all pennies are created equal. The 1999 Liberty 1 cent is considered one of the rarest and most valuable coins in history. Several factors contribute to its astronomical value. Minting error or special strike? Some experts believe this coin was accidentally struck using a special proof die, giving it an extremely sharp and detailed design. Others speculate that it may be an experimental strike that was never meant to leave the mint. Mysterious composition. Unlike standard pennies composed of zinc with a thin copper coating, this particular specimen is rumored to contain a unique alloy mix, making it stand out even further. Could it be a test strike for a new material? The mystery deepens. Ultra-rare die variety certain 1999 Liberty 1 cent coins display doubling on Liberty and the date, making them highly sought after. Any die variety from this year immediately increases the coin's worth tenfold. Hold on to your seats because this is where things get really exciting. While most 1999 pennies are only worth their face value, a handful have surfaced that defy logic. In recent years, one of these exceptional specimens sold at auction for an unbelievable $90 million. Yes, you've heard that right. $90 million. Why? Because this coin is considered to be a one-of-a-kind numismatic anomaly, something so unique that high-profile collectors and institutions are willing to battle for it at any cost. Now the big question: do you have one of these coins in your collection? Here's how you can check. Look for the D mint mark beneath the year 1999. This confirms it was struck at the Denver Mint. Check for doubling on Liberty and the date. A double die variety increases the value tremendously. Weigh the coin. A standard penny weighs 2.5 grams, but any deviation could signal a unique composition. Inspect the surface. Does your penny have an unusual luster or strike? You might be holding a fortune. Get it authenticated. Send your coin to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC for verification. The 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin is a testament to the thrill of coin collecting. Who would have thought that a simple penny could be worth more than a fleet of sports cars? But that's the magic of numismatics. You never know what treasure might be hiding in your pocket. So, check your change, go through your piggy banks, and take another look at your old coin collection. Could you be the next lucky owner of a $90 million penny? If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible coin stories. Until next time, happy collecting! Today, we are diving deep into an extraordinary coin that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide, the 2012 United States Liberty 1-cent coin. This coin has been rumored to be worth a staggering $33 million. But why? What makes this coin so special? Stick around because you won't want to miss this. Before we get into the jaw-dropping value of this coin, let's explore its rich history. The Liberty 1-cent design traces its origins back to the early days of the United States Mint. Over the years, the design has evolved, featuring different portrayals of Lady Liberty, symbolizing freedom and democracy. In 2012, the United States Mint introduced a special edition of the Liberty 1-cent coin to commemorate the long-standing tradition of the American penny. While it was not widely released to the public, a limited number of these coins were minted with unique features that make them incredibly rare today. Now, what makes this particular coin so valuable? Let's break it down. Limited mintage. Only a handful of these coins were produced under special circumstances, making them extremely rare. Design anomalies. Some versions of this coin have misprints, errors, or variations in the minting process, increasing their worth. Metal composition. Unlike the regular pennies in circulation, these coins were believed to have been struck on experimental planchets, possibly containing unique metal compositions. Mint mark and location. Some of these coins have a distinct mint mark variation, leading experts to speculate that they were struck at a facility not commonly associated with producing pennies. Now comes the $1 million, or should we say $33 million, question. Is this coin really worth that much? Here's what we know. The coin has been reportedly sold at an exclusive auction for a price that stunned collectors and numismatists. While some remain skeptical, historical data suggests that unique and rare coins can indeed fetch astronomical prices. For instance, the 1943 bronze Lincoln penny sold for $1.7 million, and the 1794 flowing hair silver dollar was auctioned for over $10 million. With such precedents, the idea of a $33 million Liberty 1-cent coin isn't entirely far-fetched. The 2012 Liberty 1-cent coin remains one of the most sought-after collectibles. If you're lucky enough to find one, it could be worth a fortune. As of today, verified specimens have fetched prices ranging from thousands to millions, depending on their condition, mint mark, and authenticity. So, how can you check if you have one? Here's what to look for. Inspect the design and any possible anomalies. Check for unique mint marks or errors. Get your coin professionally appraised by a numismatic expert. Keep an eye on auctions and collector forums where rare coins are bought and sold. With great value comes great counterfeiting. Beware of scams when purchasing or selling valuable coins. Here are some expert tips to spot a fake.